Welcome back to Risa's Attic. I'd like to say thank you to everybody new that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for that. That is really a very humbling thing. I am so appreciative of that. I want to ask you a couple of things. One, it's the holidays. I don't expect people to be on here as much, but we're going out of town. We usually do spend Thanksgiving at my sister's house. My mom and dad are both passed away, so she became like a patriarch for me and a matriarch. But what do you do during holidays when you're going to be away from your cards and your copic markers and your stamps? Because this is the first time I've ever we went during the summer. We did an extended vacation down in Central Florida, and I said, Roland, we got to find a Tuesday morning somewhere. And I did. I found two. We found two and visited two. But I'm thinking now I've got to get a bit of some little type of container so that I can take things with me. Particularly things I'm working on with some regularity, I got to get my Christmas cards done. So what do you do? What do you do in times like that? If you want to leave a comment and let me know, I would appreciate that. What I'm going to show you is I'm working on my cards. They're going to be something similar to this. Just one flat black piece of paper that I adhere this small little card to. It has 3 scenes. This one, and this one. I think they came out just great. For me, this is like wow factor. I would like to I'm going to come back in with some watercolors and watercolor like some blue or some gray around each of these. And I also found a sticker, not a sticker, but a stamp from maymaymadeit.com that says this exact same sentiment, and I was able to go in and get that put on my card. Here's one that I've just finished, and I've not done this side. I'm doing kind of like a production line. I've gone through and done all of these. I'm going to go through and do all of these. Then I'm going to go through and do all of these. Then, as you can see on this one, the markers, the copics bleed through. So what I thought of is go in with some of my pearl paper on all of them and cut them up in, I think it's 3 3/4 of an inch or 3 5/8. These are the 3 5/8. This is the 3 3/4. But I'm going to go back in and I'm going to adhere the little pearlized paper to the back of it. And then I'm going to go to my larger die cutting machine and use the die cuts that come with it and stamp out both sheets at the same time. And I really think these came out pretty good for somebody like me. I tell you what, if there's a way to do it more difficultly, I will figure that part out first. Honestly, it has been I'm just learning a lot. Let me put it that way. I'm learning a lot. And I know there has to be an easier way to accomplish what I accomplished here, but for right now, this is the way I'm doing it. So I'm working currently on the centers, and the only thing is sometimes all of these letters do not come out properly, and the bow has not been coming out at all. So I'm having to freehand a little bow, and I'm not really an artist. I don't draw hardly much more than a stick man anyway. So I thought I would do one of these quickly online. Now I'm using B24 and B28 for the sky. And I'm going to make sure I actually learned how to do this two-tone sky by accident, and I'm not going to be doing real good on this because I can't bend over my work. But I had started by doing a sky, and I did it in one color, and it just looked horrible. And then I said to myself, well, try to change it. So I did, and believe it or not, it looked good. Now, you won't think so right now by looking at it. But I'm going to, what I have been doing, the last thing I decided to do is do it all in the light blue, B24, and then come in with the darker and blend the dark from about right here to the top edge of the circle. Okay. And what this is actually doing is wetting the paper with the lighter blue color. And what that helps to do is that when you come back in and blend the B28, it's not soaking it up so much. And I don't know why that seems to be a good thing, but it is, at least as far as I can tell. Okay, now B28. As I have said before, when I do little tedious work like this, it does become tedious for you, I know. So, if you have the capability, which if you're looking on your phone, you should have a capability of jumping ahead. Mine does 15 seconds at a time. And that way, you get to a part where I'm not yammering on about doing this dark blue color. And I don't know how to do it at double or triple speed yet. Now, I'm being real careful right here because every time I do this, I end up coloring inside the white part of the star, or either it just soaks into it. All right, now I'm going to take the lighter B24 again, and I am going to just blend that sharp edge. And that will eventually disappear. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do with you on this little video is just do, and now of course it's not working right since I'm here showing you what I do, but thus far, see how that looks? And you put the lighter on the bottom because I guess it looks more like the hint of a sunrise coming up, or the lighter, if the lighter area is on the horizon, it looks better for some reason. At least it does to me. Now, it's 12 minutes, and I'm going to show you real quick what I do. White gel pen. First of all, do you some little dots here and there. I'm going to do more later when I'm not on camera with you. And then I have a wink of Stella in gold, and I just go in and do the little points of the star, and my hands do shake an awful lot. And just get your little points going. And I have in the past actually went over with my white gel pen too, just to give it a little bit more definition. All right, so here we go. That is the sky, and I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for watching this. I will do another one in just a few and complete this little picture online for you to see. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.